Hello, lovely ladies. Welcome back to a new episode of Dating 411, the place to come to get effective dating tools and tips so that you can create the love life that you deserve and desire. I'm Raika Yarmai, the founder and CEO of Dating with Confidence. And as always, I love creating these videos and connecting with smart, savvy, and successful single ladies who have created success in many areas of their lives, but this whole dating thing is still a mystery. It's that kind of like missing piece of the puzzle in their lives, and they really desire to have a companion and have, a husband, a long-term, a relationship partner, a life partner, whatever you want to call it, but you want to have real love in your life. And so anyway, I love creating these videos and providing more information that actually is practical, that you can put into work so that you can get results. And you don't have to go through this kind of dating experience, with blind spots and then wondering, why is it not working? So one of the questions that I've gotten recently, and it was like a hot topic, and it made me want to create this video because I listen to my community and I love hearing from you. And when you tell me you want to know something, I create content on it for you. This was one of the questions. It was asked, how do I know if a guy is thinking long-term relationship? How do I, there's like good guys out there, but I go on a date and then I realize, they're not ready to commit. Well, here is the deal. Here are 3 things that you can see in a guy that's going to help you discern that. And you can use it as your compass. All right, you ready? All right. So number 1, when you are dating a guy who, you've gone on, this is obviously you have to get to know each other a little bit, right? Like you're past the initial, you've been dating for a month and a half, and or 2 max, right? And then you're kind of like starting to get to know each other more. You're getting more close to each other, or you're getting closer to each other. Number 1 sign one of the things to look for, so number 1 tool is he includes you in his future plans, whether it's the holidays or that are coming up, or like he is invited to a wedding that he wants to take you to, or there's a company party that he has coming up and he's including you. Like there's some sort of a plan in the future that he includes you. If you are more involved in your relationship, he literally is talking about, we do this or we do that, we take a trip, or we, so if he's kind of using that kind of vocabulary, like, I'd like to go to, I don't know, Hawaii with you, or I'd like to go to Santa Barbara with you, or I'd like to go to this museum with you. He's including you in future plans, whether it's a trip or whether it's just a simple, like, I would really like to explore that restaurant with you. He's kind of setting the steps. So I want you to pay attention to that language when he's speaking, because that shows that, well, he's thinking, I'm not ending right here. I want to take this further. I want to create more experiences with this woman. Number 2 is he makes an effort to hang out with your friends, even if it's not really his scene, right? Or he doesn't make a fuss about it, but he is gracious and he does his best to create connection. I know in my case, I am a professional opera singer in addition to being a dating coach, relationship coach. And I have my friends mostly around me, like I would say 90% of my friends are my opera buddies, right? So we talk about opera, we breathe opera, we talk about the business all the time. I mean, that's like our passion. And when Tim, my life partner, would come, he would make an effort to connect, or he would just gracefully sit there and listen. And even though it had nothing to do with him. Now, obviously, I picked up on it and make sure that I include him in the conversation, bring up topics that are more inclusive, because I can have my time with my friends to talk about the business and the auditions and the this and the that. Or if I'm getting together with my coach friends, talk about the business and the, how to improve the business and grow the business and blah, 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 which is something I'm very passionate about. Or talk about, new tools and techniques to share with you, lovely ladies. That has nothing to do with him. Or when I'm with my Persian family, I'm Iranian. So most of my families, even though they know English very well, but when we are Persians around each other, they speak Persian. So to include him somehow, but the most important thing is that in every situation, Tim showed up like the man he is, and he didn't make a fuss about it. And he would always say, "Oh honey, it's fine. I love your friends," or "I enjoy it." And he would do his best to create connection. That's another way, because if he was like, "I don't care about this," then he's probably not thinking about, "Oh, we have a connection," but he's making an effort to create a longer term connection with you and the life that you have for yourself. And last but not least, he includes you in his family and friend gatherings. He wants his parents to meet you, or he wants you to meet his parents or his siblings or his niece or nephew or cousins or friends, right? He's bringing you into his world. And again, this doesn't happen right off the bat, but if you're dating somebody and you're kind of wondering where we are, pay attention to these kind of steps and see if you're noticing that these three things are all signs that a man is thinking long term. Whether this is the relationship you're in is going to bloom to be that or not, well, that depends on so many things in between. But for now, I want you to just be an observer and look at the signs and look at the conversations and notice it when he's saying, so that you can start navigating and seeing where you are in this relationship with him. All right. Well, I really want to hear from you. I want to see, what are your thoughts? Are you experiencing these things? If you are, what's coming up for you? How is that working? I want to hear from my community. I'm one of those coaches who likes to be connected with my community. So please know that my World Wide Web internet doors are wide open to you. You can leave a comment. If you click on the link below, it's going to take you straight to my website, and that's where all the conversations are. You can comment there. If you want to have more personal interaction with me, join my private and free Facebook group, Dating Tips for Savvy Single Ladies. The link is below. And last but not least, email me. I'd love to hear from you, or put a note on my Facebook business page. Or put a note right here on YouTube. I mean, I am everywhere, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I'm everywhere. But without hearing from you, it's kind of like I can only improve so much as a coach and as a leader of this community. But when I hear from you, when I know what you want, then I can provide the information that you specifically want. And that's really important to me. My girls, my lovely ladies in Dating Tips for Savvy Single Ladies are doing that. And I would love for you to join the conversation, because the more you are active, the more you take part in creating your love life, the easier it gets, the more joyful it is, and the more confidence you are going to have in the information that you have that keeps you grounded, centered, and connected to yourself, so that when you go out there, you don't get lost and you know how to navigate the dating world. All right, I wish you a fabulous rest of the day, and I can't wait to connect with you either in my groups or with your messages or in the next dating episode. Bye. Now, I want to hear from you. I want to know what's your biggest insight that you're taking away from this video. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your friends. Join me at Dating with Confidence and empowering more women on their journey to creating their desired love life.